Including mobile money. Mobile money ya freezy obi ntimi send sika nkoso. Onu so ntimi send sika ma obi. Apart from the bank account ni ade no mobile money nyina. See, or how a job firm wo Bible mu no. Wontumi abiti no your timing. Na obeda didi. That is the problem.
I was saying, I am a chama Wontumi and Ghana mine sense some air ni na galam say hunsem ni ade am painful chimo yen sas yin so say nyina no chama Wontumi edimu etintiman and amasa na ma we on na konta mines for ekoso ebeto odwase chama Wontumi na account prior freezing no ni ade no and for fry ba ne say one minute to and best friend Ashanti region communication director Paul Yandoh the for fry ba betuma o chiremu a chama Wontumi a job of our time.
What is really the problem? Because I mean how powerful Wontumi was to them. What you say?
Nina say I say Chama Wontumi sisi aye freezing the mobile money account. They say obi ntumi send this scam ma Wontumi send this scam so emfa ma obi. Na Chama otie po Yandoh ne nsema ode tu dwa na. Say I say Ghana man nyina aye haw no ye de akogu Chama Wontumi etri so.
Na yema emra enya adwuma. Ba say ye use state machinery. And they frustrating ni pa baako for sa ade. Me feel say edin. Onim say Chama Wontumi ya freeze ni mobile money. Including mobile money. Mobile money ya freeze obi ntimi send sika nkoso. Onu so ntimi send sika ma obi. Apart from the bank account ni ade no mobile money nyina. See, or how a job firm wo Bible mu no. Wontumi abiti no your timing. Na obeda didi. That is the problem. That is the problem. Eti ya sema minu mienu foko e wo say Danny nyina no ye opportunity to speak to Ghanaians yenka no chebe koye minu mienu a ya hwe yi a ye de esu ne bedi echi
abusuati we ne sama Chama Wontumi fa no ho a po Yandoh de ababetu dwa o chirem say Chama Wontumi isi ano ye freezing account bank accounts nya ye freeze sisi a foforo aba ne say mobile money ye fan freeze Wontumi send this scam so obi ese wodum Chama Wontumi mpa 50 pesos a eya de be because ye freezing account no ti wo send this scam emma ono so person ma obi 1 cedi bi kra emma ye freezing no ye mobile money account enti eye Chama Wontumi abrabom no de ye koso no ama po Yandoh etwa jadwo ne o chiremu a Ghana isia no Chama Wontumi na ye the job of our time. Na yeto asonko enura echi na mobeti a eye afafranto movement o isia de omsisia na nye movement be political party omobetu dwase o sisia de afafranto movement no omo aba be sesa edin no aye no political party aye from eye UP United Party asisia na eye UP plus na sansemo na manfo binum adwunu won say UP de say no NPP abakwase mukuma eye edin na NPP for use aye sesa Mohammed na abedu New Patriotic Party enti say Alan, Yura Alan Chamanta Kofedin way. I say, or 2 MPP for Akuma, every ho. And some way, and a year Solomon also our year communication director, UP plus, and they are to just say Obi et nasi no cancer. No nimni okika because you see, I know MPP na muhuno and New Patriotic Party, Nemum a Nana People's Party. Nana People's Party. It's almost a year UP plus no. Omo the New Patriotic Party no omo core values and I say the UP na manfo nim no eno na isi omo de aba enye de NPP ya muhu ya akwa na People's Party no enye no na muhu say bia amanfo say omo akwakofa NPP for akoma no dabi UP party na nkrofo epe no.
The party you belong to says they are ready for reconciliation. It says, look, come, let's sit down, let's talk, let's resolve all the issues we had. Let's come back together, build a party and fight for 2028. So they chew out an amnesty for everyone. Why not? Someone is wondering, why not just embrace it instead of deciding to go this route? And they, expenses that's going to come with it, the amount of work crisscrossing the country that's going to come with it. Why not embrace the amnesty the former party was offering you?
First of all, I signed on to join the New Patriotic Party. The New Patriotic Party. In fact, I was born into it. At the time that some of us were following our parents, we saw how it was, how lovely it was to associate yourself with the MPP because it was a party that believed in divergent opinion, believed in the free enterprise market, believed in people owning to their own life. What you have today is NPP, but it's not the New Patriotic Party. It is the Nana People's Party.
Nana's People Party.
And I didn't sign on to the Nana People's Party. If it was about Nana People's Party, I wouldn't have joined the NPP.
Wait, you mean the party has now become the
Nana People's Party? That is why they are not seeing their way clear. It is a collapse party. They are only waiting to confirm that collapse, total collapse, on the 31st of January 2026. Nothing more of that.
Why do you think the party is going to collapse?
Because we know the character of the party. Look, a party that someone can just go and sit on there and run down people that really wants to lead the party in the general elections. I thought that having told us about the sins of those that intend to be the presidential candidates, some of which borders on criminalities, that would be enough. They have moved it and not further, by now describing to us as the health status of some of the leading figures. We are not told by people from the camp of Baumia that Kennedy Japan is mad. In fact, they opened his head. They haven't heard it.
I haven't heard that.
Oh, Musbada, are you a neophyte in Jerusalem?
No, I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it.
You of all people?
I haven't heard it.
But what are you dealing with? If you haven't heard it, then who has heard it? But I'm telling you that it has happened. That they are saying Kennedy Japan is mad. Someone who could be a leader of your party. So having said this, how do you then go and market it to the generality of Ghanaians? Do I want a mad person to lead me? The answer is an emphatic no. Now, from the camp of Kennedy, they say the former vice president, Mahmoud Bawumia, is also suffering from autism. Do I want someone who is suffering from autism to lead me? The answer is an emphatic no. So if you have a political party in the nature of the United Party, why would we abandon it and go under a party whose likely leader could be an autistic person or a mad person? You wouldn't advise me to do that. Is that not the case?
But then you go there and then lead the party yourself.
No, but before you even get it, you see how they are rushing to go even do their primaries? They would have selected their leader. We also have our leader. So who cede his authority or position to the other? On the contrary, we will be inviting the New Patriotic, the Nana People's Party to stay there, but invite those that believed in the ideals and principles of the New Patriotic Party to join that formidable party. And indeed, since yesterday night, the number of people that are joining our party is incredible.
Wait, you've opened registration
Absolutely,
already?
and they are calling all over the country. As for the Ashanti region, what they are saying is that UPNABA, that is the party of the king. It has come. And so they are coming in, and that is the reality of the day anyway. They are coming in their millions. So we don't have a problem. But we believe that reasoning will prevail, they will join our party ultimately, and then...
You present some no, and Solomon Owusu-Kroya, Asanso, and Dr. Zato, when they win him Sunday, the NPP neighbor, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia camp, and all. Omoda Kokosia, and some of the Dr. Zato H. You're Alan Kojocha Mantin if you feel NPP mina bitterness. So on 10 once or no penny hona, Yakwa Kofa, yes, remain small boy, Edina ba, now no mum neighbor lead party no, into which a bitterness and a ma, you're Alan Kojocha Mantin, Edifi ho, our UP. Now UP no, NPP for a party, a chemwa, a ye MP ba Kokrampo in chair or say, or the assembly air court. Na onim ni okeka sana Solomon Owusu H. Otuma Dr. Zato say bitterness no undefined bitterness.
I can state without any hesitation and any equivocation that this new UP Plus will have zero and an infinitesimal impact on the NDC MPP duopoly.
They will have what?
Zero impact. Zero. Infinitesimal. It will not happen.
Infinitesimal.
Infinitesimal, yes, I hope that I pronounced the word well. I also state that the ultimate objective of this party is not to win power. It's not to become no. The ultimate objective is to hurt His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and to prevent Bawumia coming. This is a party that was conceived by the hatred and the dislike of Bawumia, not by any political ideology. If you want to understand what I'm saying and understand, I'm not a soothsayer, but sometimes I do this. You must ask yourself a question. Have you ever heard of President Reku Robe? Have you ever heard of President Pakwesi Indum? Have you ever heard of President Guzitano? Have you ever heard of President?
Were to ask, or I was to ask the Zato to define what bitterness is, it will be very difficult this month. He's just using word anyhow. Yes, bitterness.
Define
How is he going to define bitterness? He did join the MPP because
the university professor.
what is the definition of bitterness?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Let me give him 30 seconds.
Well,
Okay.
bitterness is a term of act.
That is what I want to understand.
Bitterness is because Alan has been thinking that he has
What
been...
is your definition?
Oh, I'm telling you in this context. He's thinking that was the heir apparent. He's the big man who has been there for all of a sudden. This small Pepe New Cramophore Aquadawe Abe Bitino. So he's like, how can me, this big Alan Samaritan Alan Cash, sit down and allow this small...
So that's
that is the bitterness. That's the thing.
Bitterness.
And so he cannot come to them that. That is what I mean by what? Bitterness and jealousy of the UP.
In the last primaries in Sisala East, where my brother took part.
I lost massively, yes.
I'm coming. Don't go there. This morning, I have time for everything.
Okay.
When he lost graciously, he stood before the people and said he had even left the MPP. Was it bitterness?
That's a lie.
Be a lie?
That's a lie.
How did you transition from your Sisala East to Nandom? Is it Nandom? Nandom is Upper West, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Why did you transition from Sisala East to Nandom? You stopped even playing the politics of Sisala East to Nandom. Was it bitterness?
Okay, thank you.
So
can I answer the question? No, I don't hold it. You cannot ask me a question. You cannot ask me.
What were we looking for? We thought that the MPP was mismanaging this country. And so we needed to distance ourselves and fight for the change of this country. The people of this country accepted the idea of a change, but they said, look, it was not your time, so the NDC benefited from it. And the data is showing. When you are interpreting data, you have to find out why all of a sudden there was a huge drop in votes in the Ashanti region. That should give you an indication. Now, this idea that whether you like it or not, there is NDC and MPP cannot hold. Because you see, if we are to go into even the football arena, when we started our football in this country, the Ghana football, from the 1956, if you had asked anybody who had been following football from even the 70s and told the person that a time will come, Kotoko and Haas, you will not be finding them in the first two, nobody would have believed you. Mm-hmm. In today's Ghana, we play Premier League, and Kotoko and Haas struggles to even occupy the 4th and 5th position. Because of the same mindset that, oh, as for us, whatever you do, we will still win. And so they started doing everything anyhow. The UP has come with a strategy. Say organization decides everything. If our coming was not impactful or it was not going to have any impact, I'm not too sure you will have the MP for Wale Wale, Kabiru, go and sit on TV and say that they are already threatening a legal action against the name.
Well, they said that there's an attempt to dilute the
history
of the NPP, and so they're going to court on the strength of Section 10 of the Political Parties Act.
We will meet them there, but I would be very surprised. I mean, we have lawyers, we will meet them there. But the point is that, contrary to the view of Zato that it is going to have a zero effect, zero impact, zero everything, his own a member of his party, who is a member of parliament coming from Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's hometown, is already threatening. Though I have not heard any of the lawyers make that point, but he, as an economist, is saying that he's going to court. Why? Because his view is that we have touched the heart and soul of the MPP. That's number one. Number two, already their second vice chair is insulting Mr. Alan Jabati, cursing him. That why has he gone for the soul of the party? As we speak, if you go to the Ashanti region, and I'm speaking on authority, that all those that were very much affiliated to the UP have said that their party has come.
They said their party
has come. They have been waiting for the UP all this while. So if you have Zato sitting down here and say that's going to have zero effect, I can only leave him to glorify in the very things that he believes in. We are very much focused. We are going to start grassroots mobilization, mobilize from the polling stations to the constituencies, to the region, to the national. Sell our message to them, the message of hope, unity, the message of transformation. Give it to the people of this country, and let's go into election 2028 and see the candidate they are bringing. In any case, I don't see how you can equate even the whole entire MPP to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I don't think so. I don't think that those that are contesting will even be happy with you. So there is nothing of bitterness. It is pure political pluralism. We believe that Ghana needs more parties to as it were, advance our democratic cause. And we are doing just that. And I believe that as he's wearing yellow today, which is our party color, maybe the way he's able to transform within a short space of time, he will join our political party and he will be welcomed.
Dr. Zato, you are expecting that Dr. Zato will join your party? The UP Plus.
If you saw how he insulted the people who voted against him during the last election, I wouldn't be surprised that he joined us.
On that path of the bitterness you refer to, I think it will be fair to have Dr. Zato retract that earlier.
Absolutely.
Description of I'm coming of what, in his view, bitterness is, and some words that were used to describe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, which he says in his mind is the bitterness Alan is feeling. Dr. Zato,
I used words saying that I was him as a small boppy penny. I withdraw those.
Perfect. Thank you.
Enti abusu ehia omukoko hia no. Je say wutie Solomon Wusu ahun. Solomon Wusu ye the best communication or the best communication officer of our time. Sana meka oboa ontumi fa bibia amfa nchen o kire Dr. Zato say ono was bitterness enema eye Yuru Alan Kojo Chamantin edi free NPP ababeti ne de na ono ane peso aso odwane free sala east to sala west one na ode ababe piem wonandom no enti so ka say bi a bitterness de ane ono first class and UP honsen sema na da ho agina Alhaji Boniface e de sansem we so eto dwa abra na ye pa UP ho entoma munim say Alhaji Boniface mpanyimfo na yechira MPP mu no yeyi omu si nchen no na say mbeti omsom the amnesty nti omu samra back any ade no.
But this is 7 teams that came together. Have you forgotten of Ayeke? Have you forgotten of SG Anto? Have you forgotten of Modestu Sapadu, Amadou Baba, Baba Ladam, Chiroma, and the rest? When you come, you talk of 3. Is that right? No. Capital no. So please, we have come together that the rejected stone will always become what? Cornerstone of the foundation. We were sacked, but today they claim they are giving us amnesty. What does amnesty mean? What crime has our new leader committed? What crime did I commit in MPP for you to sack me? And today you are telling me you are giving me amnesty. No way. No way. When you divorce in Islam, when you divorce a woman 3 times, she's no longer your wife. So that kingdom come. I consider myself. I consider people like Baba Alaji in the Islamic fraternity. We don't belong to anyone. We came and contributed. Ghana first. We believe in Ghana and working for
Enzi abusia ukoko piem ewo eye chairman Wontumi aso eye de a ene Paul Yandoh etwa jajo chiremu chairman Wontumi sisi a yasan freezing mobile money account 2% che ni ska na ono che uska nya de a ebe possible na chairman Wontumi aba dane the job of our time as sisi ano Ghana how nyina no esi ni 3 so ti chairman Wontumi nim say IMF na yi de okoma Ghana papa Ghana how nyina yi gift your ware no mun sense ni ade nyina yi chairman Wontumi no kon de anhwe bebu anhwe na akwakwata so akoyeze gift your ware kon yi bi abusuya eno mo na UP so nsensem eye Solomon Wusu enso ababe defende after say Dr. Zato ebeka say Yuru Alan Kojo Chamantin the bitterness and the free NPP mu no ono so ababe defende I responded with same response ono so ediama Dr. Zato amna ono so ochiremo okojina Sala West omo anto amano odwane free o eba nandom Alhaji Boniface ono so e kansem edifa ho mami hu adwen kire e comment section ho Paul Yandoh sensem one ne ya adwen ana one ne nya adwen say Chairman Wontumi the job of our time che wadwen e comment section ho mami hu na afi UP amanfo bi kire mo akwakotu eye NPP fo akoma eye Solomon Owusu so e kire mu sisi NPP na mu hu no enye New Patriotic Party na emom Nana's People Party I was not watching if you did when you subscribe. I'm more than subscribe. No follow your Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and X. It is now your Fresh Studios.